Hello everyone, this is King and welcome back to a new Let's Play. This is going to be on Tactics Ogre Reborn. Now, I have played Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together, the PS1 version. That one, I believe it was made in 1995. Now, this game is very near and dear to my heart. I have played hundreds and hundreds of hours of that game. I absolutely loved it. It was one of my favorite TRPGs. It was medieval, it had dragons, the sprite looked awesome. I love that 2-bit looking sprite. I mean, they added the portrait pictures and they made it more refined in the PSP version. I really like those portraits, but the PS1, man, the PS1 was the way to go. It was the best game. I didn't care if it looked old. It was so cool. It was so good. At the time, like even at the time, 1995, that game was just, that was probably like the best looking game out there. And I remember exactly how I got it too. It was like in a thrift store, right? But it was in the eastern country. The guy had games loitered all over the floor. It was like a carpet full of games, and there was a basket right here. And I was debating between a medieval army game or between Tactics Ogre, and I just remember looking back and forth, studying the back of the game, where it would like explain you where, like how you play it, or like the features of the game. I just remember reading it in detail, just oh, what is this, how does it, which one to do, and just debating which one is better. And then I ended up picking Tactics Ogre. It was at the time a game that had, like, if you recall back then when the games were like selling CDs and they were like in these plastic covers, right? And the back of the CD wasn't even silver, it was black. And this was during the time when the games had multiple CDs in them, like insert disc 1, insert disc 2, that type of stuff, right? So that's what it looked like. And I played it on my PS2. So luckily it was compatible. Most people said it wasn't, but I got it to work, so I was super happy, super stoked. Whenever I saw the PSP version come out, I believe it was in like 2010, I was super happy about it, but until I found out like they shared a lot of the things that were in the PS1 version was different in the PSP version, and I really didn't like it. It was a lot of getting used to, and I remember just trying it out for the first maybe few levels and just giving up. I was like, I don't want this. This isn't right. I don't want to play this. It's unplayable. And it was mainly because of one to two things. One, I believe they took away the training system. That was like one of my favorite things, and that's actually how I got to level like 50 within the first chapters. I would just leave it on. I'll let the AI control the characters and make them each healers and take away their weapons, and they'll just be like throwing rocks at each other until they leveled up all the way to 50. It would take a full day. But I would just go to sleep and wake back up and they'll be like level 50. I'll have 2 level 50 characters. It was great. And in that time, the PS1 version, EXP was allocated per person. So it was per person per action. If you throw a rock, you get EXP. If you swing a sword, you get EXP. If you heal, you get EXP. If you kill someone, you get even more XP. But the cap was 100, right? It was just a flat 100. So if the person was extremely higher level than you, you get 50 XP. But if you were to throw a rock at a person 100 times and do that 50 times, you would hit level cap. It was a fun experience. And exploiting the system, things like that, I low-kid, it was fun. I had over 300 plus hours, you know. But in this case, I wanted to give you, I want to explain how I'm gonna structure my videos and where I'm getting all my information, and just a few disclaimers, right? So again, I'm not a pro. I'm not like a number crunching type of guy in terms of past the point where it's past my, I would say, interest. The moment I'm no longer interested, I kind of just drop it in terms of the numbers, right? If I don't have the answer, I'm just like, oh, okay, I don't really care anymore. But I get all of my information from my previous experiences from playing the PS1 version or by watching Coffee Potato, because he has a lot of videos on YouTube on his channel for the PSP version, which seems to have a lot of the features in Reborn, but Reborn's kind of tweaked it and made it a lot better to where it's actually now playable. And they added a lot of quality of life features that I really like. Overall, this game has been, it's night and day difference over the PS1 version. There's some things that they still took away, like random encounters, and you know, the training system now, it's against, you can't train against your own party, certain things like that. And some of the animations, when you use, if you were to give a knight maybe a sword, he would have a special animation, or a Valkyrie a spear, she'll do a little twirl. But besides those small little things, I really do love this new game. I have over 50 hours of it being live streamed the day it came out, so if you want to check out that raw footage, you can. But in this particular video, all the information I'm getting from is from Coffee's Potatoes YouTube. In terms of for the PSP version and the Reborn version, he's given plenty of detailed information. This guy knows his number. He's the type of person who probably, you know, he spent hours and hours of crunching the numbers, comparing it. So he's gone to the point where I would never go. So if I ever say anything and you don't believe me, or you don't understand, go ask him, because he probably knows way more than I do. For these videos, I want to make them at least 30 minutes per, and I want to consist them of maybe just one main story battle, right? And after that, I'll do some housekeeping. That means like training and gearing, and maybe looking at the Warren report, and that will be pretty much it. I won't be showing the entire fight, but a condensed version of it. So if you're looking for that, that's not me. You might want to go try some other Let's Play. I've noticed that they do that. I'm not trying to dissuade you from watching it. I just want to let you know that, you know, I'm trying something new that may not work for you, and I understand. But this is my second attempt to do a Let's Play. My first one was from Xenoblade 3, and I have gone an extremely long way. I'll leave a link to the first episode there, and you can kind of see like the 9-day difference. But again, I'm trying something new. I'm trying to find out what works for me. I just want to keep it fun and have a good time. As for this particular one, anything I do, I have a list of resources that I'm using to play it. It's not accurate, because this game is still a week old, and some of this information I might tell you may not be accurate, but I will at least disclose to you where I'm getting it and how I'm coming to the conclusion, or what I'm using to get my answers. Like for example, right here in the tarot system for the XIV Temperance, it'll ask you a question, and you have three options for you to answer, right? And each answer has a hidden bonus status that will go towards denim stats, right? So I used a website that was dedicated towards the PSP version of the Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together, and it showed you a big spreadsheet of all the bonus stats. And what you would do is you just choose the one with the little asterisk in it. I think it's a little star. I'll show you what the recommended choice is. You can go from there. And that's what I did. Also for, I believe, finisher moves, I saw there's a gentleman from an Eastern countries, and he had an Excel spreadsheet of all the finisher moves and what it did, what's its range, what element was it, things like that. Again, that may not be accurate here in the Reborn version. I noticed that some of the order of the finishers aren't the same, but it seems like they kept most of it, or at least the names and and what it did, based on my live stream experience. So I kind of feel like they did keep some aspects of it, but I know like the formulas, some of them are different, so you gotta take it with a grain of salt, right? But I did leave the link in there, that way if you wanted to follow along and use it, you can. You want to tweak Denim to where his stats is the way you want it to be, there you go. I also have another link to a not a YouTube video, but this is a website where it can show you all the recruitable characters, but this one is specifically for the Reborn version, so you can reliably know who is recruitable and who's not, and which route you have to be to take. So go check that out. I'll have it linked below. And for this one here, I chose to go for Ice because I plan on making Denim a tank, and if you give him a hammer, he has a very nice ice element finisher for the hammer. So and it scales off of damage, not accuracy. So it's one of the hardest hitting skills that you can get early game for the finishers at level 10. So that's why I chose that. In this particular case, I did go with, I believe, several attempts and I finally settled on one. But in this case, I do want to talk about the beginning intro of it. So if you see here, this is where the game starts out, right? In the old PS1 game, each action you do, you'll get EXP. So this is one of the few things you can actually do in the old game. You can go play as Denim, and you can run behind that house right there, and you can throw a rock, and you'll be able to hit Warren. Okay, so this is one of the things that it doesn't say you can hit him, but you can go a tile over, and since you have the elevation advantage, it will still hit him. The game still had the line of sight. Well, I don't know if it had the LOS, you know, the little blue line that you see in the Reborn version. But in the PS1 version, you would be able to hit him, or you'll be able to hit, I believe it was Canopus, right? And you get EXP from it. So it was just like one of the few small little nudges or the boost you needed to get from level 1 to level 2, so that way you're not behind. But you can't do that here because now EXP is all shared. It's done very methodically, and the new system, I think it's way better. So I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not complaining, I'm just, you know, just reminiscing, that's all I'm doing. And in this particular feature here, I overheard Coffee Potato saying that if you were to diss Lance like 3 times, or if you were to insult him 3 times, you would be rewarded by a all-female party, I believe. I'm not really sure if that's accurate or not. I haven't gone that far, but that's what I did. So when he confronts you saying who you are, you select the second option 3 times. So that's the one that will, you know, insult him, quote unquote. So once you select the first one, Lance will try to, you know, he'll pull out his sword and he's like, "On my honor, I promise I'm not lying." and then you'll select the second option again, which is just to be silent, to remain silent, and you'll have CH1 try to defend you, saying, "Hey, he's quick to anger, don't mind my brother." Okay, I love it. CH1's the G. You'll get to the next part. He'll ask you if you want to have your aid. If you'll have him, you say no, there's no need. And regardless of whatever you choose, he's gonna join you anyway. So I mean, if you want that harm, all that female, nothing but female party, select no, or at least try. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen, right? In this particular one, my stats weren't as favorable as I wanted. Like I said, I went several times. I believe I did like 7+ attempts. It was just for fun, you know. It's not, we don't really have the exact data on it yet, so until it gets data mined, or until Coffee Potato says like, "Hey, we found the formula," I'm really just not gonna care too much about it. But if I can make him better, I kind of want to, because it's just enjoyable, something I want to do. It's not really, you know, but I don't have any confidence in my choices, right? I'm getting it from somewhere, but I'm not saying it's right. But I wanted to make Denim a tank, so I settled here for 54 strength and 54 vit, along with a 365 HP. Alright, let's get started.
Hey, you're the rebels what been hiding out in Goliard. Here to save your Duke, is it? There's 2,000 goth on that one's head, boys. Half the purse to him what brings him down.
Alright, we have our very first fight. It's asking us to kill Bapal, and he's a berserker. Now as you start the battle here, each party member, they're going to kind of give you a tutorial, live tutorial. They're going to teach you something nice, and then they're going to perform their action. Each character does that. Gildas, Canopus, I don't know how to say his name, Midrin, whatever your name is, Born, and then Lancelot. It's pretty interesting, it's nice. I mean, it's consistent to the PS1 version. I'm not sure about the PSP version, who knows. But it goes on like that for pretty much the entire fight. And you really can't do anything in this fight. Literally, like, I tried my best to at least get a few hits in or a killing blow, and no matter how hard I try, I can never do it. But what is consistent is that hidden item there. So if you move 4 tiles to the front, or the most tiles you can move to the front, there's a hidden item there, and it's always been consistent throughout the game. So I was like picking that up, and it's always something I do whenever I play in the PS1 and it's always there. So at least they have that hidden item still. Still nice. It's a little nod to the PS1 version. I approve. But here, I believe this guy is gonna talk, and I just died laughing because Lancelot's response. Check this out. It's so silly.
Bold as you please.
Bold as you
A
please.
rat can smell a trap, but not all rebels, huh?
Huh?
High time we were rid of your lot.
We were tricked. Oh no.
Support skills are just that. Skills that provide some passive benefit to the user.
You completely just ignore
When
him.
I move, you'll notice yellow points of light near me on the ground.
Wow.
This is a support skill called Rampart Aura.
What happened to
Any foes
the good
entering
old
the range of
days?
the aura will be unable to move
Whenever
further
when they
until
die or
rest.
take damage, is like ooh
Some support skills hinder the
instead of
enemy's movement, while
whatever that
others
noise
might
is.
grant enhanced strength.
Ooh.
Consider well your class and lay of the battlefield when choosing which to use.
Yes, sir. The 57. Okay, it's my turn finally. Can I throw a rock? You know, honestly, throwing rocks doesn't even matter anymore. Let's see, who's next? We have Ranger and Soldier. Is that you? Not you. This guy. And this guy's turn afterwards. So I'm just gonna wait. That way I can attack him next turn. Oh, he went straight for him. Goddamn. Damn it, Vice. Good block, dude. Ouch. Mildred.
Trap, and we walked right into it.
That's a bit delayed there, Kantua, but good point.
I've never let a Galgastani get the better of me, and I don't mean to start today. Focus, Vice. Our first duty is to save the Duke. Don't lecture me on duty. Your only duty is to stay alive.
You know, I wish they
We
kept
should
that
not
sprite.
speak to Denham so. He was only trying
I quite
to help.
enjoyed it. That's right, Kantua. Defend me! Defend my honor! Oh, should have healed me instead. A little butt hurt. Ooh. Ooh, you know, I kind of like that sound too. I approve. I approve the attack. Was it the receiving of damage sound? I don't know how to... Oh, this means I can kill somebody, right?
You're no Wallisters. I know a man from Lodis when I see one.
Oh, he's not talking. He's talking about. What was your name again? Lancelot, right? Lance. He's talking about Lance. Hey, that was supposed to be my kill. Damn it, Canopus. Guess I can't really do anything in this fight, huh? How is Vice attacking before I am? He has a higher RT than I do. The hell? His RT is like what? What is his RT? Oh, it's different. It changes, okay. Oh, wait. Then I'm confused. Is the initial RT just when you go first, not how it goes throughout the entire battle? Oh man. Okay. Sure, whatever. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Why do I have a 101 RT? Okay. Can I use the tarot system? No, I can't. Alright, I just gotta let this play out, huh? Alright, whatever. Ooh,
Are you all right, Denham?
oh, I'll
Shouldn't
catch
let
up.
Vice get to you.
I'm fine, sister. Back to the battle.
The bromance right there. Okay. Warren is just all the way back there, dude. Get that bow action. That 102 damage. Damn, okay. Sir Guild is finishing that off. Good shout. 99 damage to the hammer. Good counter. Pincer? Pincer? Ah. Does Lance not have pincer moves? Does he not? Does Lance not have pincer, bro? He does have pincer. Why didn't he? It's interesting. Okay. I can finally hit somebody. And they're all dead. The only guy left is like the boss. Okay, let's see. RT is 0. If we move here, can we... RT is still 0. I guess it doesn't register until you're finished. Let's see. It's Quechua, Warren, Vice, Mildred, Gildas, and then Canopus, and then me again? Ooh. Ooh, I get attacked twice. I might have a shot here, so if I leave Vice alone... Does Vice have pins? He does not. Do I have pincer? I do not. Then I'm confused. Which way should I attack him? Does Mildred or Gildas have pincer? Yes, they do. Yes, they both do. Okay. So, if I attack him from here, he'll look my way. It's probably best. So my options is to either attack from here or here. If I attack here, they look away. Does he counter? What does he do? He parries. Okay, good. Wait. He parries. Hopefully he'll parry me, right? No, it's have a 100% chance. Is he gonna look my way at all? No, counter, because he parries. That's right. Well, guess not. We're getting no pincer action over here. Dude, everyone's after Quechua these days. You're gonna hit him with your stick, okay? Don't heal yourself. Wait, did you have low MP? Was there a reasoning to your madness? Please tell me. Please tell me yes. You have plenty of NP. I don't understand. I don't understand why you didn't heal yourself. It's interesting. It's good damage though. Oh, you should have went behind him for the pinch attack, bro. What the heck's wrong with you? Oh, okay. Just gonna go do your own thing, huh? Good damage. Good job, Canopus. Good block. Let's go. Panopa's carrying the game. Okay, it's my turn again. Everyone is dead again. The only person left is the boss. Let's see, how much damage will I do if I were to hit him? 89. We have Lance, Vice, and all the heavy attackers are gonna go next. He's gonna be dead. Yeah, I don't even have to do anything. I'm just gonna chill. Oh right, there's a wizard. Forgot about you.
Sorry, then.
Oh, this is the first time I'm actually seeing him run
I
away.
can't hear any grumbling.
Sorry about that, Vi. Sorry, but did not mean to let you die. That's that's on me. I'll take full responsibility. No, good hit. Nice job, Lance. Warren's just hanging out back there. Still, Quechua does not heal herself. What? Is he gonna die? Oh, that means... No! Now you decide to do a pincer.
Looks like our luck has turned.
I wanted to do the finishing blow. Ah. Alright, well, I'll take the dub. There we go. Yeah, I guess they do have the applause, but it's just all at once. They don't do it per item, they do it for all the items. Okay. Oh, multiple screens? I'll take it. Oh, Vice didn't get any EXP. Oh. Right. Shit. Sorry, sorry, Vice.
The way inside is clear. Stay on guard.
Leave the heavy lifting to us, Denham. Cover our flank. That's all we ask.
Alright, you got it, boss man. Alright. Can we... So this is the gates of Almorga, okay? The next fight is the Almorga passageway. Are we able to return? Return to the title? No, we don't have any options to return. See, Vice is still alive, right? He's just level 1 still. Let's see how my stats has changed. So I went from 54 to a 57. That's plus 3 in strength and vitality. So now I have a 218. Really high defense, like average one, let's just round up 150, 120. 120 attack, 150 defense. So 120, 150. 150 defense. If it's going up by 4, 5, 6, 7 points, that's 3. That's, I would say, 2 per point, so that's 2, 4, 6. So my attack went up by 6 points, or a few more because dexterity went up as well, so it went from like 210 to 218. Defense though went from 145 or 140 to 149, so 2, 4, 5, 6. So that means I had a 243 defense, right? So for next level, following that, I would have a... It would go 2, 4, 5, 6, 6, 155, almost maybe. So I almost have just as much defense as Lancelot. As for HP, 411, 391. I don't remember what the last number of the HP was, but I think I have enough stats for the tank stat. So 159. I definitely have the high, well no, Gildas has the highest defense or vitality, 63. It's the same vitality as Mildred, but for some reason higher Vit. I'm not entirely sure what else. Maybe his, no, they're both White Knights, so their base stats are the same. 62, 60. Vit is 64. Okay. Mine's 57. Damn, I have pretty good Vit. Plus 1 to MP? Are you joking me? Okay, well I don't really need it. Went from a 208 to a 210, so that's plus 10 in attack. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's plus 3 in strength. I went from 54 to a 57, and then for dexterity, I went from 46 to 49. 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 3, so 6 total. So it should have went up by 12, but since dexterity only factors in a part of the strength, kind of makes sense. So maybe, I guess? 4, 5, 6, that's 3, that's supposed to be 6. So 2, 8, plus 6, and then the remainder is whatever the dex was, which was the plus 3. Okay. Defense went from 143 to 149. So Vit went from 54 to 57, that's 3 difference. So we have a 143, and we increased it by 6. So it's accurate. For every 1 point in the bottom, it affects the stat up by 2. Like if I were to decrease my... Since Vit is independent and it's a direct correlation of the physical defense, which is the 149 number you see there. So for every 1 point, it's 2 defense. So since it went up by 3 points, I got 6 additional defense. Okay, so if it goes up 3 points per level, let's see, my next would be 9, so I would get a 59 Vit at level 3. That means he still has a higher Vit than I do, 64. They all have higher Vits than I do. but by barely, not by much, by 4 to 5 points max. So if I pick up a few Vit cards, I would have the same defense as a Paladin. But I don't know if it scales the same way. Plus, I'm just a Warrior. So if I was to change over to a... What? I don't have that option yet. Okay. Well, that is going to be it for this episode. We'll see if I can make it like a decent one. And I guess we'll go from there. Awesome. Let's see how this goes. Alright, this is going to be it for this episode today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be trying to upload 1 video per week. I used to do 1 a day, but now that I'm editing and now I'm trying to show high quality videos, make sure at least it's enjoyable, condense it so you're not seeing everything, not only because of the way that we like to consume content, or at least I like to consume content. I want to be able to come back one day and look at the video and see what I did in 30 minutes, you know, what I did in a few hours in just a small condensed form, and still remember, oh yeah, I remember that, oh that was fun. So doing that does take more time, so I cannot upload every day anymore. So I will try to keep it at least where to it's once a week, make it quality videos and have it very nice. But if you do want to see a lot of videos now, I always do a live stream on the weekend. So I am Central Standard Time, that's CST. I'll try to do it. I don't have a consistent time yet, but I'll try to do it either on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Just make sure you follow me on my YouTube, hit that bell notification, and you should at least get notified when I do it. I'll be doing other games besides Tactics Ogres, at least for the live streams, like Pokemon. There is going to be a new game coming out this weekend. I believe it's Sapphire, and whatever other name the other counterpart is, I never remember. I think it's Violet, Sapphire and Violet. So I'll be streaming that, and I'll be streaming Tactics Ogre, maybe Star Wars or Final Fantasy when it comes out. Just my goal is to stream once or once every week, once every weekend, and then have one good video for Let's Play uploaded once a week. So hopefully that is good. I do want to thank you all for watching and supporting me, so be sure to like, follow, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the video, if you enjoy it. If you want more videos like this, let me know. I do look forward to making plenty more, and I'm excited. I enjoy doing it. I love this game. I know I'll make plenty more videos. I haven't finished my previous one on the Xenoblade 3. I feel like I'll just get back to that one day. Just right now I'm so burnt on it. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't really like how it ended. But I still love the game. I still need to go finish a few other things, so it's kind of just like floating there. But I have over 160 episodes, so you can forgive me on that. But at the very least, you'll know that these new Let's Plays will be of higher quality. At least I hope so. I've definitely come a long way. So again, I'll leave a link in the bottom below to where my first episode was, and you can see how terrible it was. I stuttered. The audio was pretty bad. The visual was pretty bad, but it took me a long time to kind of figure everything out, and now hopefully I feel like I'm in a good spot where I can at least continue to improve and grow. So maybe later in the future I'll have more elaborate videos, but this is the best I can do in terms of editing, so hopefully you'll enjoy. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.